They don't tell it like it was. So we must, so our children never live it. They chop the hands of babies before they learn to crawl. Pull unborn lives from their mothers, let blood answer the call. They burned us in our cars and houses, locked the doors, watched flames rise, called us collaborators with no justice, killed us openly before our eyes. Stray bullets, intentional bullets, that was the rhythm of the day. Death didn't whisper, didn't warn us, it came and chose to stay. Never again. We cry for peace, say I peace. Just want you to remember where we came from. Never again. Though the wounds remain, Sierra Leone say never again. Our pain, our stories echo through the land. Sierra Leone say never again. Children learn fear before laughter, silence before how to play. Mothers bury sons with empty prayers, fathers just faded away. We forgave when the world was watching, chose peace instead of revenge. But forgiveness without justice leaves old wounds unavenged. They told us time would heal the land, that scars would simply close. But pain ignored does not disappear, it grows where silence grows. Never again. We cry for peace, say happy beach. Just want you to remember where we came from. Never again. Though the wounds remain, Sierra Leone say never again. Our pain, our stories still calling our name. Sierra Leone say never again. Even now we see the signs again, when leaders silence pain, when power replaces justice, when people labeled enemies without process, when fear becomes policy, when hunger meets lies. That's how ugly scenes are reborn. History doesn't knock politely, it breaks the door. Never again. We won't forget, too much blood paid the price of peace. Never again. Protect this land, truth and justice must never sleep out. Our pain, our stories, this song is a scar. Sierra Leone say never again. Sierra Leone say Sierra Leone say never again. Sierra Leone say never. We dance for peace, even while bleeding. Never mistake silence for healing. Never again. This song is not hate, it is memory wanted, and then love for Sierra Leone.
Alright, the song is not hit, but never again our pain, our story. Good morning, welcome to the program where we call cool guys, right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And of course, we want to go through the paper and quick. We don't see one of we guests to actually join me inside the program where we go come join just now follow we see how best we can able for discuss the issues them. But in the meantime, we want to go quick one and see what we get inside or on at the front page of the different newspaper them this morning. We get at the front page of the different newspaper then this morning, and then we dey go and take the first one. And the first paper at the program this morning now the Salon Times newspaper. We say I did not come to Freetown City Council to create conflict. FCC Chief Administrator Susan Coker of Correctional Center wins as President of WIS. And then we go to the next paper inside the program this morning. We now the Vantage newspaper say the collapse of Arthur Anderson and DIB and APC's leadership dilemma. And the other story then for inside this edition of the Vantage newspaper. The next one at the Concord Times newspaper this morning, UBA showcases commitment to fighting financial fraud, and Ilraj warns Constitution bill risk entrenching one-party role. And audit service empowers new audit software champions. We go to the next one. We now the Guardian newspaper say AIG Southern Region to come out clean, and Chief Immigration Officer energizes immigration workers. KKY scrambles for recognition. The next one we get now the Spectator newspaper 2028 is unpredictable, and you as well get German government support school feeding program. New direction should stop fooling the people, and big tussle at APC party headquarters. The next one now the Humanity newspaper. We see over Freetown Clock Tower, Herbert Williams syndrome hunt Aki Sawyer. Chief Minister unveils plan for 2026, and disappointing Mohamed Bangura in serious trouble as he engages film industry leaders. Information Minister honored. Professor Dr. Ibrahim Bangura seeks for Allah's favor. The next one inside the program this morning, now the Daybreak newspaper, over fulfilled promises, Southeast vow to punish SLPP. At the end of the tunnel, it's a light up Kamakwe at feature 2026. Nabila Tunis showcase Salon's culture, and you as well get UBA Sierra Leone praises ACC and the court for landmark fraud conviction. The next paper, now the Unity newspaper, who will lead the Kailan way for flag bearer. Citizen urge CM Senge and Vice President Jallo to fast track Tondola road rehabilitation. And you as well get UNCTAD Secretary General commit to expedite a Sikuda system upgrade. And the next paper inside the program now the Dawn newspaper, audit report questions NACIT compliance with documentation standards, and 2,850 students matriculate at MMTU. The next one we get now the Africa 24 newspaper, the lighthouse may shine again. And you as well get history breaking women to become section chief in Khalifa. The next paper, now the Times newspaper, SLPP national chairman bastardized, and you as well get big boost for President Bio's government. VP Jallo chairs $480 million MCC Energy Compact meeting for Sierra Leone, and the two phases of power, Kuruma's democratic dictatorship versus Bio distributed leadership. The Dr. Ibrahim Bangura and the APC's leadership dilemma. The next one, we know the last paper inside the program this morning. Now the Morning Times newspaper say as 30 Kush suspects in police nets, 235,000 leons in police custody. VP chairs MCA meeting and DIB 6 for Hala's favor. Jagaban flout police PPRC procedure. Where is the Lungi Bridge promised by the SLPP government? Well, now all the people in this inside the program this morning, and of course, we don't get two of we guests them we don't join we inside the program this morning for make we come see how best we can able for discuss the issues them we don't hear from the paper there. And sometimes we will have to touch on issues them as well where the people are not touch on, but we feel it's important for we talk about them. So the two people them where we don't get inside the program, by how they come, we get Abdul Din, we in first come and join we inside the program this morning. Abdul, good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Shembe Pierre. I do, Papa. I sleep.
By God in power, they do fine. How yourself? Happy New Year.
I wish you the same. Well, until we don't see. Now,
We
the
don't see
second
one?
thing you wish me. Yeah, we don't come after me. Yeah.
But now the line
And
up
wish,
na
and wish you
Mboko.
another
Forgive
one
me.
back. No, I give
Forgive
you
me.
another one at least.
Okay, no problem.
May live long. 50 years added.
50, I will calculate 50 and a good one. If we for reduce
If
some
you're
or
doing a good one,
okay.
I'll put 5 more.
God, I say if we for reduce my life, you know,
I
finally old too much.
No, well, with help. Perfect help.
Okay, well, thank you.
Amen.
All right. So whilst I go to the next person, if you can turn your phone sideways, that's go help. It go make it look
Yeah,
really, really
I don't
beautiful.
think try.
Go. No worry,
I
no
don't
worry,
think try. No,
no
no, I don't
worry,
want to go
no
off.
worry.
Yeah, I don't think try.
No worry,
Man,
no worry, yeah, no worry. Okay, so we bring up the next person inside the program. We actually get. Well, I think this one I'm not gonna mistake. The old age not gonna hold me in this one. The person will get inside the program now James. I'm Cisse. I'm lawyer James Cisse. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Master Sengbe Pierre.
Okay, so I say for say happy new year.
I'm sorry. And now double bomb because I just celebrate my birthday day first day. So in fact I'm still in a celebrity mood.
Celebrating.
So you need for wish me happy birthday and one, happy new year and all the rest of it.
Okay, so you really want to wish you a very happy birthday, right?
Yes, I will appreciate that. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I will look for way as normal thing we can do. I will look for way for celebrate you before we end the program.
Wow.
Yes, we will look
That would
for
be
way
great.
for
That would be
but
fantastic.
before we go, let's just ask 1-2 question with regards that. And what do you like for actually do as the person in itself? I mean, I just want to get information about the birthday. What do you like for do?
It's past now. I said 2 days ago.
Yes, it don't pass. It don't pass, but we still want to celebrate you because you're in the mood. So just tell me, what do you like? I mean, what do you like?
No, I
If
don't want to
you
focus
like
on
this, you
anything
like
with some.
for travel, possibly just like for fight, you kiss them. You like for stand for justice.
I want for stand for justice. I
You
think
like
that's what I like for.
justice. Right.
Yes.
Thank you. I'll come back to you. That's not just aside. I'll come back to you by the end of the program.
That is fine.
All
That is
right.
fine. Thank you.
So, family member, you will watch your program this morning. I want to say good morning to you again one more time, and I want to say thank you for where you take your time for joining inside the program this morning. I'm pretty sure today we will forget, one kind of good discussion and. Maybe this now off the guard. I will start with this one because I know say most of them get interest and the person will get here, so go be better person for giving updates. Okay, so lawyer say, let's just ask you the question quickly. Waiting now the latest with regards to the ECOWAS court thing on electoral justice.
I find this one clearly. Mm-hmm. Well, the matter in the ECOWAS court, we expected that it's okay, it's still valid. Mm-hmm. What happened is there was what I would call internal, I don't know how to call it, if I would say squabbles or misunderstandings or within the people whom they bring the matter can the court. And so we not only people who are advocates when we get into that, but then the people with themselves who get the matter, there was issues in there way leading to some people falling out, and in fact even the council have been did together. Then we get forget problems and so on and so forth. I don't want to forget details of what really happened. So as a result of that, all things been take a slow pace, but we don't activate again because we believe say once there is a breach, there will always be a remedy. And they say the sun does not go down on the ground, so it means we'll always come back and fight again because we believe say as lawyers, the people who hire we then get a good case. And the case now about Sierra Leone. So we're in the process of picking up the pieces again and then continue forward.
Okay.
That do it right now.
All right. Okay, that's good. Thank you. All right. So, okay, then another day, discussion that one day. But I'll come up with you. Maybe I will ask you one more question on that particular issue. You say when I try for pick up the bits and pieces again. You think say una still get case na the ECOWAS court? I mean, case still there. I mean, the case still valid.
Oh, absolutely. Because there's one fundamental thing we never get resolved, and that is we need foresee the disaggregated data results as to the vote. I mean, the elections will happen back on the 24th day of is it June? Oh, is it June, right?
June 2023.
Yes. Yeah, June 23rd. So because we know, I think 24th June 2023.
Okay, all right.
Wasn't it? I think so. Well, memories fade quickly, particularly when things are not getting themselves in shape. We still believe the nation, no politicians, I make that clear, no politicians, but the nation needs to know what happened on that particular election cycle, and then whether or not their votes were counted. The reason why we stand it because it's so simple and clear. Why should you actually go take exams and can't declare say you pass, then not show results? How can you do that? So in the same vein, how elections could be conducted with a national issue, where now the pith of whatever a government do in any country, the pith and substance of that now going through election cycle, and those election cycles are only presented backed by their results, how it happened, how people vote, so we will know either for planning our societies going forward, or we will know say somebody actually win and merit in win. This I say, I'm not for any party. I'm only looking as a lawyer. On that basis, why I'm standing where I'm standing, because I believe once there is any input, there must be an output in everything alive. So once people vote, the people who vote are entitled for know whether or not the votes then being counted by knowing the results of the votes. And that will not notate now, and that make people like we will continue for demand that happens. So that will be the main issue of going to court.
Okay, so like how you quickly, Abdul Dean, you don't listen to lawyers say. What thing you take on this particular matter based on what you do you use just now?
Yeah, thank you very much for this opportunity. This is a baffling situation. The reason is we deal with a government we very much disingenuous. We deal with a government we very much unconstitutional. We deal with a government we very much callous in handling the social issues of the country, geopolitically. Of course, coming to the ECOWAS, they think them as being overtly corrupt. Okay. I know, there is no shadow in rational thinking. So to me, now the right thing we do as a political party, do the needful, wherein you take the necessary steps. But we deal with an organization, we're very broad, very foggy, very foggy. The ECOWAS as per se, and coming to the SLPP. To me, I did see SLPP. Then they backpedal in anything when they do. Then they go anti-clockwise. When you look at the concept of democratization, we call for equity, we call for freedom. It's not there in Sierra Leone. I am here to talk because I am here in the diaspora. And that's why I'm lambasting and critically critiquing issues. But if you're not Sierra Leone, they are going to take me time. You got to even sell it back in your integrity before you come out openly for talk. Or else they get along, we don't invite in as CID. Doing this, how we go progress. The concept of you versus us is very clear in Sierra Leone. And there is also what I refer to as nepotism. It's very obvious. And of course, regionalism and sectionalism are the norm of the day. So we can't don't politically divide. And what they do now, this very government, when they come, they behave anti-clockwise. Then get the opportunity for mellow the situation. But rather than they meander in economic degradation. And that is very bad. The political landscape in Sierra Leone is very ragged. That's what I can talk. I can say.
So quickly before quickly before we go to another issue again, now the progressives them now they actually take this go to court and according to what we understand, then not to APC. According to what we understand. But at the same time, you still feel that step we then take with the position we then will ever get results because you'd already labeled the court as being corrupt.
Thank you very much. The progressive, I want to tell them plenty, thank you for uphold the principles of democratization. Because one, what the SLPP don't do, then they go and slap you. Then if you do report, then stop you. Then, the system is systematically corrupt. Then slap it if you go there and then they nothing no go happen. When you no go there back for go report, they say, well, you not been going there for go report. So this is very difficult. You go report to nothing no go come up after them. You still don't report to, but why you not follow the due course? So you see the situation where they put to the country because the institutions have been bagging. They have been systematically corrupt. They don't penetrate the system. Now they're in absolute control. There is nothing me and you were able to do for change the narratives in Sierra Leone. However, the progressive, they don't do excessively well. And I want to applaud them thunderously for the step we take. But the million question here is, how credible is the ECOWAS when it comes to delivering? Because corruption, as I say, in fact, Nigeria man will almost say that the most corrupt people in the world. And I did the best day. Now the most corrupt people, even though Tinubu is rich, extremely rich, he won't get $1 million. That is how corrupt these people are. I'm not saying Nigerians are all corrupt, but you get few their way, okay. But they know Nigeria. When you say Nigeria, straight away na corruption, and they associate Nigeria with, acquainted with. So the one way they Tinubu, all in deals the way they do, all what they do, is very clouded with irregularities and malpractices. So, as I can say, the progressive, I just want to say kudos to them. They just try to follow the principles. But however, I don't go condemn what they do. My fear is they go get the results because we all know say the results. Then it was forcefully taken from the APC. It's too clear. Say then grab this election forcefully. How you go win election when you able to address social issues of the country? How you go able to do them? You get a very poor healthcare system. You get a very tattered energy sector. You get economic hiccups in the country. There is entrenched deprivation. So many factors. There is social inequality. So many issues and the way they deter you for take a government. And demographically, APC, no matter what it happen, they are blessed. That Northwest is about 62 or 62% of the population of Sierra Leone. So in a very clear way, they go vote, APC will always be in SLPP.
All right.
Now, couple up with the issues of being so demonic, wicked towards fellow citizens, this now another hit. Now the last straw will hit the camel's back.
All right.
So SLPP they in a dilemma. That's why they're using brute force for take positions.
Okay.
And look what they do to we parliamentarians. Them. Go them by force. I was there. Maybe I'll be there. When we can go parliamentary, when we go brutalize, we now God make the stone way miss myself.
That
I
you
be
won't
there in
come with it.
hospital. Eh, party map, may they go kill me. Them guys there, when they come back and then they joke. I don't go shame. I take off, my brother. The way they are, in fact, the policeman and corrupt and the military they see them say if it's map and they kill you because of SLPP. They don't bargain out. I don't know. I don't know how
All
they
right.
do a move.
Okay.
You
So,
know? Anyway.
so this still, I want to move away from that one, the quick one, and go to another. But maybe before we go to away, yes, I want to come back to you. You know, like I say, Abdul didn't ask a question. Una go get a result. Now that's me go put. If you get any other theory one for how you go ahead and quickly go ahead.
Well, you must, before you say they go to hospital, you must trust the hospital will give you medicine. That's a typical way for look at them. Thank God, my boss, Mr. Dean, he don't turn for no say as a matter of fact, not to APC take matter to court. The Hague. And he also mentioned the fact say with problem na salon today, all institutions and they under control by government, which we call state capture. Which happened actually in salon today. If you talk from the opposition, for instance, and one of the mouthpieces of the own media giants, where they call Mohamed Moriba today, most Leone know, they're going to court for trial today. If you take all Mohamed Moriba in tips, then totally, although he gets so much anger, but all he did now for educate the grassroots, both from the APC and the SLPP, for let people wise up and knows how they. So today, he did in the net. Simply, that I call him an attack on free speech, because as far as I'm concerned, what you that talk, you have to express what you feel, and you're not happy with any educating people, that's all. So, but then he did in a court today, as I talk to now, because don't need detention before even New Year's. I think before New Year's, 9 day, Ola. So these are things we also therefore always grapple with. When you get a government, we want for sure say they always do things the way they want for do them. Now, whether that is right or not, now the results will be looking into. And looking at the result, like Mr. Dean they say, all man they struggle. Are they na tongue and are they imagine Christmas when I been small, when I been the grow in the country. How it be always very lofty, beautiful. You will see the sense of being in Christmas period. But what I see in the last few years in Christmas, you know, we know self say the 25th day of December you don't arrive. You know, we know. Pass what you pass, no say Christmas don't pass. So people are just in a situation where, like we say, entrenched position of not knowing what to do. You are just sitting and hope the other day you live for the other day. That's all. That are the current situation at Salon. Those are pointers for let a government for be informed that we are not doing the right thing. So maybe let's change course. But the government, as we see it and as we learn about it more and more, it go deeper and deeper and more or less creating the causes of why we are where we are. You know, and then that a push will get. So, but for say whether or not the ECOWAS court is corrupt, it's not for me to say. Any court gets in your ills and goods. So if we go in there, you never know. That is why we went to a court who consider say now independent, more or less outside of the country. Because if we go to a court na salon, now just making unnecessary mistake, because I'm not nothing will come. I'm not talking corrupt too. I don't use that word. I disagree for use that word for being personal edification, not because I fear for use that, but I'm not the user. I just want to say you go there, you will get right or you will get wrong. But one thing you do know, we must know, is that when you are giving wrong in any forum, that means you are actually wrong. So if you get the appeal opportunity, you still get for push ahead for the appellate system for your matter. So, and then if the appeal system now also then follow the trend of the trial forum, you can go to the next stage. So whatever happens, who is looking for justice, I'm sure, will always find one, because there are always opportunities to look for. Okay, let's look for it this way, okay, or that way, or go to this particular country, whatever it is. So we think, say, ECOWAS court get the mandate and, in fact, the authority for determine issues of the sub-regional country members then, particularly things pertaining elections and the abuse of office, abuse of power, or elections that actually to bring people to a proper democratic system. If it is flawed, then you hear that. And that make you believe in be a proper forum for go to. And then look into the description, then go get about them. Or nor do we actually want to say we are party to know that the ECOWAS court is corrupt. I'm not going to say that word. I will say I trust their justice. So if they decide to give me injustice, I look for another way or arrest my case.
Okay.
That's what I believe, say, what they think. Thank you very much.
So let me go back to another issue we basically get to do with, the constitutional review process where they go on right now inside the country, and we understand, say, the parliament for begin listen or for begin do hearing on this particular review. And according to one institution we then call ILRAJ, they actually don't want say this bill it get risk, some clause them, some things then they inside the way go lead we to waiting they refer to as one party rule. And Femi Claudius Cole, opposition leader as well, don't actually talk about this same thing. So maybe this don't go to parliament now. And the question where we ask today inside this particular program now, whether the APC, the APC will actually able for save this particular thing with the now the answer, then go for save the nation, or we could just see this again, another bulldoze pass, and then that is it. APC workouts, nothing, no impact, no create, or whatever. So let's start with you, Lawyer Cisse. Waiting now you take on this, because a lot of people was concerned on this constitutional review.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sengbepier. If you ask me, I could tell you, say, as a nation, would they pass sleepwalking into oblivion if this particular amendments, as I don't read few areas of the article from time to time where they come out, where they cement this particular amendments, would not get issue naturally. If there is a need for making amendments in any law, in any enactment of parliament, because the prevailing reason why that amendment can be necessary, if that act they actually, first of all, interfere into people's civil rights, interfere on the legality of people's personal being, we will we go people that get unnecessary unfair punishment because of the legislation, or if they interfere with the rights where every citizen gets for take part in the political or every administrative discourse in the country, then you raise them. But would they look also for amend a constitution? There are clauses where they call entrenched clauses, and then clauses and they're not going for, they're not supposed for, if not for go by the opinion of the constitution itself, for actually replace or modify or amend them without a referendum. So my concern, I haven't seen a document. I don't know how it look like. I don't know whose particular sections they attack. I hope they not actually try for attack the entrenched sections na the constitution, because them one it will be void if they say now for go renew or for amend them or for do whatever or for remove them or for put something behind them where they not seek the national consensus in a referendum. Then I want to say. But be as it may, as the kind of opinions I don't see about the intending amendments, let me call them so, bill of 2025, it raised very serious issues where Sierra Leone, if we get a say, we mustn't allow this amendment to go through, because it would take this country directly into one-party states, and it would take the voices of the ordinary electorates and let be the voices of the political parties. And then, of course, incrementally, this country will go into one-party state. That's now one thing we are certain about what you are seeing. Because when you look about the voting system, this amendment, one for tick, the only voting system now to be used now the PR system. And we know that PR system, it they make MPs not answerable to the electorates, to their own constituents, okay? Because you don't need for be elected, for be voted for in the country by any part, by any constituency, because now government they impose you on people. I hope you get them right. So it take the reverse onus. Now, when you are elected by people, you are representing those people to parliament. But if you are appointed by government to go and then be the MP of a particular constituency, it means you are representing parliament to the people. So what they do, not really relevant. Now, what in parliament do or what in government do, not relevant to you for bringing to the people. So it means, number one, it will hit into with development strides, what would they look for? Every country they look for, they will develop. It will hit into them because as an MP, if they appoint me to be, say, the MP for Bangbato, I know if it's having the people. They don't even say, they don't. Now they don't go get the news no more say, we need for pay this tax, we need for do so and so. Because I'm point with government. Me responsibility to government, not to una. Okay, so that's not the odd side of it. So who says to you, I don't want this Bangbato. Oh, I wish I could know this soon. How go sabi the people what I don't listen to them, so I don't know what are the your needs. That's the first place. So I listen only to government who they send me to them. Okay, what the government say, we have pay so taxes, we have bandits, then they go bring can. Then I go bring can to that place. There. What the time don't know, I go back home. So the next appointment again, if we stay by this PR system, then go appoint me this time. Maybe na what's I go say na Kurbola. I don't have nobody there as well. So, but the point of having this first past the post wait now for make any constituency elections, because if that at the opposite side now, if we go now to the first past the post, anytime I need for go na parliament, I need for go seek the mandate from the people where I get for govern. I go must number one be born or raised in that constituency, and then by the time remember you go see so many family one, and I know what they need because they are born and grow. I go know what you need for do how we develop. So because the people they vote me in the first time, I will ask for them and vote me back in the next time. So the only way I go do now I work hard and actually deliver on what they do. This means I represent them to parliament. I go tell parliament or people will not even get hospital or will not even get a clinic. One water na that big Sunday, one will get tap water. I will always call for that in parliament. I will be responsible to the people. And I want to let them all know me. And they all know me maybe, or plenty of them know me at the constituency. So, which is what attaches me there. And I will fight for left a brighter picture than my constituency because I did na parliament for represent them. You understand? So that reverse onus then get for B. Okay. So now that make we get for fight against. It was in the previous in the current constituency.
So the question again, where I go ask you. Yes, with all of them things here, so where we don't see, you think the APC members of parliament them go save the nation again?
Thank you, Nat. Very good question. This is now what we call a moment of reality. You see, the APC party make so many mistakes when then come, then force them into opposition, more or less. The fact say a very small number of APC MPs now in the parliament gives them no voice to go against any voting na parliament. So not even think about that. Because then they in a vast minority, so they don't get the authority. So APC not going to act on that. Number two big issue about APC can't allow itself to be dismantled by different visions. The APC itself is not united. It's so fragmented to the point that I know things they're able to raise a particular unified press release on how to tackle this. Besides, we don't get enough representation in the parliament to say it. So what in the APC MPs then do, we then act, we then decide for force themselves, or other people they say then force themselves for go inside, they want to go because then they lose payment or monies, they don't loan, this and that, all of them things and they with APC people them we go they try for good because they get for earn a living. But in earning a living, we're actually sacrificing or mortgaging our national integrity or national interest. Now they done this now. Now it's a moment of reckoning. Because now we're not going to vote. Because now vote no matter. You understand? Because the current government, number one, gets a vast majority to start with. Number two, then get the chiefs for back them. There's no way we're not going to disallow them for get 2/3 majority. They go get her. Now that's the mistake we therefore don't know. Say we are so small that we shouldn't be there. Because we are there wrongly. We'll not be allowed. Now we come back to the head, the party itself, the party authority itself. We are so disunited. And APC is diametrically divided. You get the grassroots, then they follow a particular vision, and we get the executive, then they follow a particular vision. And where we get there is what I have no idea about. So now I don't feel say if this thing is left to go into voting, APC not get any way possible for actually deny the bill for go through. Then I go tell you.
All right, so like with you inside Abdul Dean, what do you say think? Maybe I will send the same question to you in the same form. So we do right now with this constitution. Any person go save way from the SLPP there, not just make an that way. Any person go save way.
Thank you very much, Sembeke. To start with first, as I always say and I emphasize, the system is systematically corrupt. That's a very obvious and clear. How you go conduct an election where the disaggregated data, ever come out? As I tell you, demographically, some of we study the geography of Sierra Leone, SLPP, they at a very big disadvantage. And voting in Africa, they linger on a bit, and very much on regionalism, because we're not able to address social issues. Not to like policies in Aya at the West, now policies they will take go vote. No. In Africa, because of the economic hiccups or turbulences or turmoil, we're not able for address issues based on policies. We will do them theoretically. In theory, we will glamorize them, we make them harmonize them, trumpet them in a very so vociferous. But when it comes practically, one, we are a do not dependable country, we poor. Two, we leaders are very selfish and greedy. So there is nothing we go work. They work at all. So one what SLPP do first, what they do, they make sure say they infiltrate into all institutions them. They don't buy all them at the hand. You will not buy, you will not listen to them, they will put in as prison or they sack you. So you get for dance to them tune. There is nothing way transparent in Sierra Leone. Except people not get no chance to get more parliamentarians and pass APC, not possible. It never possible. Because some of who grew up diversely in our country, it's not possible. Now, what they do, then bring in a system called the PR system. The PR system, the only function a country where they at war. For example, the tell we get a war. Some section them, one or two constituencies them, now Kono district and Kailan district, be still there under the war fever. It not be too clear. So that go make the not able reach there for make them campaign the genuinely. Therefore, that small area no more, you will introduce the PR system. But why if we introduce a PR system, that alone they tell you a crook business, a mean for steal, and then they my name say human is here. Now just thief business. Thief. It's all about stealing, recay. Cinema say now thief business. Now not get nothing genuine when we will take another country. To be sincere. So now all the things they linger on any system where they feel safe and use them, and one what they believe was now for brutalize and bulldoze for get what they want. Who get a ping pong remote control forces them. Either the military, the police. When then they don't settle already, then we don't dare they wait. Say when they carry out with dirty work them, execute them. But it's baffling. How comes I don't know. I don't know. This is very sad. For me, then go get overwhelming parliamentarians and pass APC. This is very unfounded and very disturbing. Now, make that come. They talk. What he asked me again about the APC. Waiting. Come again. Ask me something again regarding this. Sengbe
If then we're able for save we.
Yes, if we APC go able to save we. Thank you very much.
Or any other person, any other institution go able for save we from this SLPP and then plans.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You see, waiting lawyer say is very correct now. He talk one thing we say with parliamentarians them they cry for say na they then they leave, na this and na they hope. You see, I'll tell you earlier on, Salon man, Africa man, very greedy, selfish. Because of the selfishness, they don't mind how today Sierra Leoneans they suffer. They don't make the APC now become very paralyzed because of the few parliamentarians. And the system, they say the PR system, we don't represent the people anymore. Not all the people that they represent. So these are the interests of him, Madabio, or whatever who puts in the nine they represent, or the party. This no get nothing to do with the masses, where they don't sideline, where they don't marginalize, where they don't segregate. The system don't segregate, where they oppress and suppress, consciously and subconsciously in our country. They don't get nothing to do that. They don't represent them all. They represent themselves, the parliament, and one thing we not good. That's why the PR system is very tattered. Because now the foreign reasons there. Now a disingenuous ideal. It's very nefarious. It's not supposed to be there at all. We're not there at all. Why them Montamale they do this? So, like I say, APC, you get parliamentarians like Mohamed Bangura, and one big idiot. Mohamed Bangura, like me, they before my pack and slap. I know they waste time. If I not want to, you must take a look. Come here, I pack Mohamed Bangura slap. And he owe me slap. Anytime I say I beat him. I know they may wait to talk to I know we are talking publicly. I pack and slap Mohamed Bangura. May hear me. Make it see me, when see me in London, make it just go to the drum. Me and the drum, me. And the pack and slap in London. I for being stupid. Now, in begin all this stupidity. You now be member of parliament, you don't make enough money, Mohamed Bangura. You dey go sell out. Say, they visit Sierra Leone to this, now Mohamed Bangura. Mohamed Bangura, now the architect of all these problems. He lure a lot of people for betray the party. So me, APC no get, no, like waiting a lawyer say, it's very difficult for jump this hurdle. SMB don't create a system of PR system. We do not say demographically they not get the advantage. Electorally they not get electorate for vote for them. One they not able to address no issue in our country. It's all about killings, imprisoning of people. Now look at Bobo Moriba. The freedom of speech is not in our country at all. If you don't get mind, let blacker men in so rest in peace. We're mentally deranged. When somebody when they suffer mentally, you know able to know in left from right very well. Then guy get my chap and beat and put on a prison. And there's so many things. Now make I say the justice system like a kangaroo court. Something they hunt am like an animal. If you not say something don't do not bad, you not hold am. Make the law taking course, you not judge them. But no, you do not dog that dog government, he better not bet you. Come on, bro. Then most of them guys are not the West, then come out. West. They all live in England and America. Now then they go behave so erratic, they go behave so barbaric in that country there. So unsophisticated. Una they look una company, una they kill them because of power. Power you know if you say una go there forever, you go get tired one day. But what you mean no they pray for, I not believe in vengeance. But the God, the Father who we always serve, go judge them what man there. May APC no revenge on them what man there. That me no go accept vengeance to revenge. Say may they go begin chap them. No God, if APC get that intention, they no go win. They go godly. And when they do anything in the sight of God, in the name of God, APC go win and go able to control our country. To me, this PR system now in the cradle of all the problems. Until we're able to address this, and I not see most is safe now APC. I not see it too. Because in APC, they say all people's congress. It means it encompass everybody, regardless of the class distinction. The poor, the middle class, the extremely rich, the extremely poor. Now a cocktail of people them come together for form the APC. But disappointedly, sadly, unfortunately, the acrimony of the terminology, all people's congress, and me, and all see it unfold. It's very sad and pathetic.
All right.
Because nepotism they play a pivotal role, very integral into the APC itself.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You know, interesting, the thing them buckle so much that we're not able to touch all thing because of that. And the thing then so heartbreaking, you know, except for somebody we actually know they think of Salon and no go see the things that really happen right now and see say na sad situation with the right now inside Salon. But anyway, away from that, the last touch one of we colleague then quickly. Lawyer Cisse, you know, you been the handle one issue this being time about this night watch, you know, Toleman, ain't it? You aware of that issue there?
Well, yes. Yes. Nami man.
Okay. So what are the status of this case? And maybe you can just take me to give me background tales of this one now, please.
Well, again, now like when Mr. Dindi say, to me, now be attack on free speech still at the same vein where Moriba in the predicament of Moriba right now, Mohamed Moriba. For some reasons, I've been aware of, but the trouble you need for know. In Freetown today or in Sierra Leone today, when they arrest and detain you on behalf of security or whatever breaches, this and that, they are all trumped up to make up the claims. You don't understand? And then once we all for bear in mind, Mr. Dean touched on that on few occasions. The fact say, with all institutions there, they are captured, making sure what the government say, then they be. You right as a citizen, say you are entitled to protection by the very constitution where they govern the country, you know they exist. We see this even right from the moment where and the current government assumed power back in 2018. We see they make petitions for will lead up to the APC losing 10 members of parliament where it never ever been get for happen. Then deviate from the constitution. So what in SLP they do as far as I can see right now, then they deliberately deviate from the rules-based order for say they will go by the law. No, then they do what they believe in what they call inconvenient. Now, when they remove them players, I just bring from it's too much. When they're ready for go hear them petitions, number one, APC bring no less than 20 petitions now the court on that election day 2018. SLP bring far fewer petitions, but they hear SLP's petitions, they don't ever hear APC's petitions. None of them. They shelve them. On this few, less than, I think just over 13 or 14, I'm not too know, what them bring can, I'm not too clear on the number. What them bring can, then actually try for uphold 10, we actually no merit. Number one, if you uphold them, that's at one stage. The constitution and all election and legislation say Number one, it gets a period of maturity where they therefore wait before they go into that particular trial. Number two, when a seat is made vacant as a result of the petition winning, then there is a requirement for an election again. And the post where they remove, where they say it's faulty, then still it will still stand as a candidate for that particular constituency. They make a fresh elections within a period again, all highlighted for. But you know what you see? Within a court, then they give winnings to the petitions, then they actually swear in a parliament instantaneously. That's a derailment of our laws. Now, if you look at this one, where they come again, this current one, here, it gets effect on the electoral commission say they will put a hand because the people that want to say they will include all these people, but anybody who take part in elections, commission, na government, na president they appoint. It got issue with the political parties. Over the talk say we are running into parties, one party state immediately, not itself. Now because then put a clause say if a political party fail to win power following 2 consecutive elections, then for deregister them. That is therefore remove them. It means they go out of, not a party anymore in the country. So the question that you hold, when all these institutions are under the hands of the executive, would they actually derail the issue of the three arms of governance in a democratic state? That is the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. Then, because they're going to be in charge of all of these things, okay? Because now they get for a point, they go tell what you know for do and what you for do. A common campaign effect on the general elections itself. We I don't talk about now. Say, where it failed to turn for win power, and like I know, parties like NGC, C4C, or Claudius in party, wait, I don't know, I'm not for the name again. They're not ever win power than one thing because as if they're not ever win power than one. So 2 elections then they come out, then they cease to exist. But if that was practiced, look now England, where now a big and well-developed economy, what do I call them, democracy. The smaller parties like the Greens, the SNP, the Liberal Democrats, and so on and so forth, they are still there since time immemorial. In fact, the party will bring the what do I call it, the welfare system na London, na the UK, now been Lib Dems, now they in party after the war, and then bring this welfare system. Then don't don't bill now to strengthen because government are continuity. But that is not why you get if you implement this particular amendment. If they go in for begin the drop parties one by one, even APC go drop at some point. Because if, like now, go to elections where I know for certainty APC not going to win that election so they can't make. There's no way for winner. Then go drop them because they don't lose last year, then they lose this time again. So the APC is going away. So therefore, the only party will remain a power now is SLPP. This is not the whole thing. We are very close to being a one-party state than we think. That make say, if we allow this particular amendment for actually go through, we're actually sleepwalking into USA we no. And now I think the APC leadership, the executives, and the APC MPs in parliament for beginning for rethink whether or not the decision being earlier on in the year was right. Now we're not going to do anything.
Right.
You see? And I mean, so think them boku.
Okay.
Like we say, think them boku for talk.
For the between inside the program. They really book when we're not going for done the all pass with another thing. For can creep the cow back by the
that is if you get me back this time I come with a fee. I come with a fee attached to you.
All right. So you begin to talk about this Stolly journalist man about free speech and who's out there right now. The in case done for just conclude Andy.
Well, as far as I know, unless I talk, it begins from appearance for go, but then we don't. This is now another laughable area of our current legal. What are they called? Practice. It's laughable. All what everybody they do, and they go lucky for long time, for some time. Say hey, for frustrate you, and they go
just for make sure so you keep quiet.
Thank you very much.
Continue,
now I tell the young man, Mr. Tolly. I tell him, unfortunately, that paper they appear to be a bit offensive sometimes. So to the authorities. So they keep information for the period they will keep you, people they come out. How about that? So whether that is true or not, but that is so when they look at the trajectory of all what they happen always, now that they happen. Now then keep this Mr. What do you call him? We I work with hard and hard and hard before I left the country. From Parliament, from CID, Mr. Mombasa, Mr. Ibrahim Conte, Mombasa. Okay, on that issue, then charge him for the case with incitement. So he's still in a prison from November, mind you, in a prison. So what will happen? No matter way, they're supposed for allow them for go away for they're entitled to bail, as far as I'm concerned, because you know fall within the categories of matters where you know for they giving bail. But Salona they operate under law at the moment by the look of it, because the laws then they breach them. What you want to say no to me, go and see orders from above also. I think that language they use also.
Right.
So you know do nothing. There's nothing like justice. Because I, as a citizen of Sierra Leone, the Constitution provides me with my own personal security, where you know for breach them as an authority. I get right for move and go, sound for go. I get right for assemble. I get right for talk. I get right for associate. I get right for be protected. Once I break the law, once that matter, they, amount to like we will take you to the death penalty or life imprisonment. You are entitled to bail within a given period. Wait, very short, within 2 days. Never left you. But now look, Moriba in case. Now, but just talk, free speech. He's still in detention for the last, I would say, 3 or so many weeks, watching at the purpose. Not to tell them they will lead you to murder. You know, lead you to like you take part in what they call treason trial or this kind of no, that's not just free speech. The man just talk what they talk, and if I can tell you for sure. Mr. Moriba in Odios then not get anything for do with vulgar language, like then they go that what they call themselves social media bloggers and they cause this. No, Moriba not a decent guy. All what they do is they interpret wisdom to people and to the grassroots in particular. So why for that place they for goodness sake? Why? Because they educate people. So it means for them a position way we not for educate yourself. So that are the only thing. So look at it and tell me what is so injurious about Moriba being in prison as we speak, and he's going to court. So they don't sign a court from day 1 or day 2 or day 3. They go ask him, the magistrate ask him under normal and democratic system. They ask him the questions there. He answers the answer, or in law them enter appearance for him. They answer the questions then give him bail. He come back from the court, say them find him guilty or not guilty. That's what they happen. But what is they go do and they go turn, they left him. This is not they happen. So they take you liberty, they take you right, then take all your freedom, then lock them first, then they begin filing case for you now. Now that I don't see consistently they happen at the country. Now how for you that not to say APC get answer for that, or the opposition parties get answer for that. This is not the thing where it's painful when you look at other societies, how they operate. They come to a country, you find us in a completely different operation they use against the citizens. So this they perpetuate these people for get angry every day. Salon, not to a happy state. Now, to be honest with you, in Salon, for let somebody slap in company for just funny argument, it's quite common. Because all my angry. Everybody's annoyed.
And the president says know that.
And we see that every day. One day I meet one incident. Sorry if I take your time.
It's okay, no worry.
I go now one place where one fuel station. I meet man and they at each other's throat. Now I say, hey, wait. What I say left and back first. What did you do? Now I say, why you do that? Now this is how I do. But I remember they all laughed, they all can't grip me now. There was no reason for that. But there is not the inherent expectation that everybody is angry against each other. Everybody wants to fight somebody. Because nobody will be happy. At any time they slap you for any reason. Somebody look at my car, they drive slow in the traffic, you just bash the car, you kick up. It dents the car at the back. What did I do? One come at the car and run away. What should I do now? That's the country we are in today. So that needs to be we need to actually mend with country. We need for heal with hearts. We need sorry, somebody they interfere with me. God,
okay. No, the program we watch right now, now Colors, right on we are now YouTube and on Facebook. But no, wait, just hold on a while. And I see Abdul Din don't they take notes. Please hold your notes then they all your thoughts quickly. I come back to you just now. But James, I want to let you listen this thing quickly. You just in the beginning you tell me say you bad day, right? and it just passed 2 days ago, Auntie, and I've been telling you I
Correct.
come back to you. Auntie?
Yes, you did.
Okay, listen this one.
Eh,
Take it easy, take it easy.
Just dey connect the money on telly.
Yeah. So this one now for you. I will let you listen this one now for you, okay?
I
For
will.
just
You want to dance as well?
well, that's not good bad as well. But listen and first. Maybe you go dance to her later,
Okay.
but listen and first.
Oh, yeah. Today we celebrate a voice for the people, a shield for the weak, a hope for the masses. Lawyer James say, happy birthday, Lawyer James say, voice of the people, you light the way, standing for justice, come rain or day, for the poor and the voiceless, you never sway. Happy birthday, Lawyer James says, truth in your heart, courage on display, for human rights and dignity, we celebrate your legacy. When silence tries to rule the land, you rise up firm, you take a stand, with law as shield and truth as sword. Fight for justice, speak the word. Not for power, not for fame, but for the people who feel the pain. In courts, in streets, your voice is clear, telling the masses, I am here. Happy birthday, Lawyer James says, voice of the people, you light the way, standing for justice, come rain or day, for the poor and the voiceless, you never sway. Happy birthday, Lawyer James say, voice of the people, you light the way, standing for justice, come rain or day, for the poor and the voiceless, you never sway. Civil rights, human rights, you turn the darkness into light. When hope is thin and fear is strong, you remind us where we belong. A lawyer with a people's heart, from humble roots you played your part. History will write your name as one who stood, who never bent. Long life, good health, more strength to fight, more wisdom, grace, and guiding light. May your days be blessed and long, as justice sings your birthday song. Happy birthday, Lawyer James say, champion of truth, the people say, for every life you've helped defend.
Now that we use for celebrate you, happy birthday. The voice of the people, the lawyer with a stand up for people in the streets and everywhere. So on behalf of everybody, we want to say happy birthday one more time. And we wish that this new age bring for you good health, prosperity, and more victory. Thank you very much.
Amen. Thank
All
you
right.
so much. Thank you so much. I'm really pleased. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's go quickly to you. You don't take notes, them quick one. Let's just come back to you quickly. Abdul-Din, waiting you want for react to that particular issue we're being discussed just now before we can wrap up the program.
Yeah, I just want echo waiting Lawyer say here about the insincerity of this government with regards to the numerous arrests, the intimidation of the country. And you don't say them they do, I be feel say them go don't seize. Now the killings are reduced small. Either maybe they go covertly now and not too public. That one you don't see small, but the arrest is still going on. I just want to draw attention to that, Bobo. Michael Cisse, Nabo, we Michael Masari, I think Masari. It
Masai.
team up na Masari, I think na Masari, team up na the stadium. That was the crime we commit. It's a APC na Billy Stadium. Today na the second most powerful na the country. And this are the handwork of Anes by Kuruma. And if you go na both town get more quota past even McKinney who's Anes born. He begin call street like Prince William Street, Concord Street, Matru Road. He called some streets in Abo. That was a crime. He shower praises them. At the end of the day, like quitting, as they say, then they find crime for you. Then they hold you with an olam. They not see nothing. They say now they sell drugs. They sell them Panadol, penicillin. We say pull documents them for sell. Then just run away. Then go lock them. So
Sure.
to the SLPP, I feel say when they do wickedness, so people achievements, then they gladly, then they celebrate wickedness, they become so joyous, very in the celebrant form, where that they happen. I remember where them blaspheme and exclaim. And then at some forum, they see SLPP supporters and they cry where and as they go. This they show you how they're wicked. They guys, most of them not to much about them. They not get feelings. Say we all not see as them. We don't connect either neighborhood, schooling, intermarriages them, and we all not see as them. You see them they cry me brother. I want me. I think most of the forums now they talk and they watch no more. Now one they participate. If they see them they cry, serious cry. You see. Roman say na two bangles na they make noise. Ma account to the issue of SAPC, why we get this problem today, them parliamentarians them. Now two bangles na they make noise. The most important thing, they shouldn't have gone to the parliament. They shouldn't have done so. If in the lobby go there, make them be a 1 year, like the West for don't intervene. You know, but reach 1 year safe. How you go rule yourself now? You want no more? You know the work. You need an opposition. But then guys are the greed and selfie, they're not getting integrity. They all begin to talk, say how they stop up. I mean, so without the government, we'll not be able to survive. We'll not able to live. You don't get wife, you don't get family, you go up all you say that 1 year day. Mame Bongura na start. You not be parliamentarian, even minister. No matter how Mame Bongura get money, you want to tell me if you all you have said that they can't born America or London. You know, you want to tell me everything London. So to me, the parliamentarians are the cause of all the problems there. And the party said that they for don't step their foot and say, no, they happen, and they go there. In order for a lot of them go there. So this inaptitude, this is the cancer in our country. And SLPP, they use them fully. Then they use on constitutionality, on democratic ideals for catapulting themselves to side in this society. If you deny, you go see prison. If you don't get luck, well, you know they come again. No. So it's all about bad politicking. We say see how they go. And then guys are not ever sit down for draw a correlation or juxtapose or draw comparison between we and small the Gambia. Gambia small when only tourism, only tourism and only tourism and granates. Then Gambia gets the Gambia. But when you go look at the Gambia socio-economically, they're very much vibrant compared to Sierra Leone. I'm not saying they're not a siphon. I'm not saying they're not corrupt a bit, but the corruption is very minimal. But in Sierra Leone today, except SAB don't maximize the corruption. Now this is the pinnacle of problems in our country. Now, what did they do? Now, see what Albert Magai don't do. Albert Magai come, he introduced what they call the libel law, where a law where they alienate, a law where they segregate with impunity. It not able to succeed. The likes of Taki, Ibrahim Taki was there, so they used the pen powerful against them. He become the number one enemy. The Tokolili guys, they are strongly, very powerful with the pen. They're not be able to succeed. Now the same thing, nine guys had to do so. What did that man be don't try? Even Magai even try for amalgamate. He not even try. He do the amalgamation of chiefdoms. So see, I don't begin go back. Anytime SLPP can have problem. Anytime they come, they see an increase in the influx of drugs at the country. Pakaba, even the Holland and London will be there. The Holland with drugs. It's a people they come because they're not business oriented. Either you go see them about it, they drink home, or begin to chase them small people with them scatter. They're not focused. Now Magana the same thing my guy do now and they humiliate. My guy amalgamate the chiefs of them at the north just for paralyze the APC. Because the APC is stronger than Western area. Now, you don't stop there. Anyone we criticize an banishment, it begin this internal banishment. They don't do them. They do them to Oyo Lab on Gurana Cambia district. Yes, you do them. You do them to Baroma Sarena Konadugu district. Yes, the SMB do them. They banish them. They send them a remote area in the southeast. They do them to Abulako of Magborka. Yes, SMB do them. Now, evidence when I go check the background. They don't stop there. They go to by Koblo Patabana of Losar Marampati Dom. They bundle and they send an Apujo. They go marry woman in Apujo. So many bad things. SMB not to today. To them, if disingenuity is not the best way for leader. Clandestine behavior. You got to be wicked. You got to be very inhuman in doing things. If you can't genuinely, they're not ever able, like now 1 million years, they're not able in APC. So now I make them introduce the PR system. Why the PR system? Why? Are we at war? Then they create war, but nobody they answer them. Not to say that APC are lazy, they're lazy, but they want peace. They want for more progress because look, Gambia no more. Small Gambia, they do well. We always see they don't arrest this person. They don't kill Tidenda. They don't stop this. They help with. You know they compare Sierra Leone to Ivory Coast. Now die and sleep. Some of you don't go Abidjan. When you go Abidjan, if you go, come on, you go Abidjan, visit America, because they focus for make them country. Go now Accra, Ghana. But we now only waiting for embezzle, for siphon the country in limited resources to the West and other West African countries. Then. It's all about greed. So many like what you say the issues are so numerous. It's too much waiting for talk. And that's the social issues and they are at stake. The lives of the people and they are at stake. There is nothing like freedom of speech in our country. I know really. Look what Moriba. What Moriba today. Now a gentleman. That he's their brother. But just because they go out vociferously, they lambast and condemn the evil deeds, the only way for do now, then they go put her in the silent, then they go put her intimidator. If you Moriba come on, we now go here, you no go talk again. No. And no go talk again. If you go talk now, we go taking time for talk. Because one, the intimidation, God knows what them go don't go do that boy. Then go they either then go just do something when he come in afraid for talk. How many people they don't silence at that country when they talk? So democracy in Sierra Leone is questionable. There is nothing like democracy in Sierra Leone. SAB don't weaponize wickedness. They don't weaponize wickedness as a result. Nobody know able to talk again.
All right. Thank you.
It's very bad.
Very much. All right, Lawyer Sise, quickly for your pop.
Yes, I can tell you for sure that all that we need for know or for say, we don't say. But let me make a comment on the beautiful music where now don't set up for me. Number one, I hope so I'll get a copy. Because I left for the listen to that.
Nice music.
Number one. Danny, the next time I make party, that makes sure that I let them play whole night for me. Okay, and on the other side, I would think is that I think Sierra Leone will need for wake up. But when someone says to you, "What do we do?" You know, I've been in a particular meeting where they say, "What can we do?" It will find it difficult for suggest waiting for do, because we entitlement to rise up and voice our anger, voice our opinion or feelings, and not they exist. So in the circumstance, you go to court in this matter. Once it concerns the government, their interest depend what's they at stake. You know they get justice there. That's not one. Then carry on a police and they lock you. Even though you get protection at the Constitution, they will tell you say, now that the Constitution say, now this we say. It means, you see, we get a saying in law, say, if laws cannot be enforced, they remain mere words on paper. if you cannot enforce a particular provision, that provision remains mere words on paper. And so with legal system, not get me wrong, we get very powerful provisions in the country for address any issue. With drafters in a salon, a draft very good laws where only they need to be is to be enforced. So this is where we are. If you fall foul of somebody, I remember one very senior officer in the SLP, in the Sierra Leone police. I said, why they say, well, we now we can tell you now what they do. So who is this teller? They say, go find out. I go
from their board.
I know. I go for try for go plead for somebody privately with some magistrates. And tell me say, Mr. Say, not to have to start this case. Not to me, they can't start. Go start up. Okay. But how do I get to which up? This matter day before you, and I believe say they use the laws within our hand for deliberate on them and make a decision on determine them and make a decision. You now the habitat now you hold the partner. You are the president of the country. They make the decision. And let me say, Mr. Say, I tell you for the last time, not why they can ask for bail. Go ask for the bail some side. So it appears so ironic. Meanwhile, someone's liberty is at stake. Someone's freedom is being curtailed. Someone's families are crying out because, like where Mr. Did say, you don't know what's in the suffer inside, and you have no idea. And people come from prison sometimes, they lose their consciences. I know they expect say Moriba, where they release them eventually, go talk. Because I so what's in column?
Yeah,
I so conscious of the fact.
I not cut you yeah. I feel say
Yes,
the essence why they all and for make it shut up. Trust me.
yes.
The one silence them. Yeah, that's the aim. Okay, go ahead, sir.
Of course. But that will only last for a period where they're in detention. If Moriba come, go still talk because he didn't talk anything against anybody. You could expose the things that you consider say wrong when now in your duty as a spokesperson. Number two, it get for educate the people that want to get opportunity for go school like in or like winner where been go school. So it get for make them understand. In fact, sometimes if they listen to audios them, where from time to time I like for listen to them, not all the time. If they talk to in people that in their own language, let them understand what he actually they try for drive to them. And I believe say now a more freedom fighter than many of we they go na court. Now that make I always go say I go appear. I know the guarantee you say my appearance will give you the freedom they look for. But I go appear and put your case across. And left the case, give them or give God. So that make I know tire. I ready for goodness. Say I did today, I ready for goodness. Not for say I go there for go inflame anybody. I just want for interpret the laws of the person within your detention. Say now that will law say. Again, say okay, come back tomorrow. I will come back. But you go today, so no waiting. You don't go to go meet them big one day. You don't go back every day. I will go there every day. I remember last year, not to this man now, year before last Christmas season. Throughout from I think from beginning mid of December till early January, I'm gonna say there every day for the same thing. Sometimes for paramount chiefs, they go get the highest paramount chief I don't see Canaway. Na Pademba Road, I mean CID detention throughout this period. Now me on paramount chief. I know stay by. So the whole entire we they release them. Where the whole Macano camp. Well, meet on the tell and say, "Pa not make here so you home. This is not your home. You get a chiefdom
now which chiefdom that which chiefdom that day?
Bring me. So this is where we are.
Now which
okay. So
which chiefdom?
Now be what chiefdom.
Obriwa chiefdom, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
come
almost say don't bring this several times.
Are
I
you
don't
come
ever
by
know that
man?
will be paramount chief.
You not come by man?
So correct.
Come by we are coming now.
I not begin that now.
No, go.
Okay. All right. So
this is where we are. So if I forsake to now, I want to thank the thoughts of conscience. I want to thank people of conscience who would identify some identity as so. But we mustn't actually result into any thing where they try to put other person in danger at all. We must continue to rely and depend on the law. Even if we know in our subconsciousness, say, the court may not give you the justice you're looking for on the basis that, number one, like you say earlier on at the beginning of this conversation, say there's corruption, like we talk about the ECOWAS court. They are corrupt, but that's not my own job. It's for me to bring my case to them because that's why they are there. So the same situation, whether they see what they happen and whatever happens, let us still continue for trust the system. It is important that things are recorded for what they are not, or they are recorded for what they are. So let's do what we can do and carry on with life.
Thank
Me, I
you.
want, I say this again as I finish. The reason why I stand on the side of freedom and justice and human rights, so that me picking them wouldn't grow up, wouldn't finally take life itself in their hands. They don't ask me what you have been doing when things were like this. At least I'm meet in my playbook. At least this particular song, they go in my archives. So they go listen to her and say, thank God, my dad was she stood. Maybe if then a very minor area enough of the life, but it been snap where she said this not right. That now the fight for. And I already fight for harm anybody. I don't intend for harm anybody in my life. I don't foresee anybody harmed. I just want to see that we live all in peace and love.
Yeah.
All of us
Yeah.
in Sierra Leone. Anywhere you are.
Yes.
I want to thank you as I end.
All right. Thank you very, 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 very much for taking time for joining inside the program this morning. James Sise, lawyer, Abdul-Din, thank you very much. We appreciate you so much. And we wish you a very, very good day.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks to the producer for the show. We actually we bring this show come to you today. And thanks to all we actually don't join me inside the show. For a like, on a comment, on a share, we appreciate you so much. Until today, we'll get for me again by God in Power Net. Today we get Logos Koma, we are the chairman for the census committee for APC. They can't tell we if they go sit down and bat over the head or they give the some fufu. So yeah, they can't join with this net. They can't talk about the census. Waiting and day after, waiting they go on. All of this and because themselves get concerns them. Like we self we get concerned and don't be against the red flag already. Until they will love you also very much. Please, when I get to myself a very, very good day. Bye bye.